What is up, everybody? Rick's DreamWorks, and today we are back in the subject of Lego, and in terms of Lego DreamWorks. So, which DreamWorks movie should we go over today? But first, before we even get to that, we need to talk about a little something else as well. So, you all remember a certain Lego series that was all about sort of anthropomorphic animals in some ancient time where they had special vehicles based off of their tribes, orbs that would give them powerful, that would make them powerful, and even specific animals that became legend as they did choose to drink from this special ooze thing that became an orb. And this show is Legends of Chima, was one of my favorite Lego ones, my favorite Lego shows. Laval, Krager, Eris, all of them. And of course, loved how it went gone down, was hoping that Krager was finally being able to control himself, and that actually finally happened. Now, in terms of what show, oh yeah, speaking of which, before we even get to the main topic, which of course I'm going to figure out the episode number, which of course you will probably see in here. But in terms of the video of the Legends of Chima, has everyone ever thought about, in terms of Skylanders, what exact elements does each specific character, the main characters of each animal tribe, does each one belong to? Which element they belong to? Please ignore what's happening with the whatever's happening around here. There's like something going on here. But anywho, just focus on me. I'm your focus right here. So, let's talk about Laval. What element would a lion be? Well, there's Li, lion, so why not Light of the light element? That's Laval. Being honorable, he is brave, adventurous, and sometimes getting into trouble, but always following the rules and always inspiring others to be great and helping each other at as a terms in terms of teamwork and friendship. So yes, light element. Eris. Well, actually, hold on. Before we get to Eris, we should also talk about his first best friend, Krager, who, granted, was sort of his nemesis at the time, only forced to be his nemesis because the crew are using the persuading flower, or persuading plant, or the crueler flower. I just realized I was also called the crueler flower now. And before we even talk about Megamind, I need to tell you something else. I actually saw a bit of a gameplay involving with Lego Chima as a video game, not Lego Dimensions. Lego Chima as a DS game. But then again, now that I think about it, even Lego Dimensions had this idea because you can basically put one character in, but you also mainly play as one character alone in Lego Chima DS. Like you play as Laval as your first because it's literally called Laval's Journey. Then you unlock Eris after you save her from wolves. You always help save Gorzan from being hypnotized by flower machines that the ravens have made. You then of course Wars comes in to just join in because Krager betrayed him. Then you unlock Rogon to help. And then there was Krager after you snapped him out, made him, I mean, after you snap him out of that trance from that persuading flower. And, which of course at the end of the game he goes to be that way again, being evil. Then seventh is Actually, I can't really remember who was the seventh. I mean, you didn't get to try unlock Bladvik in the story mode. You didn't unlock Razor in the story mode. I guess the Ravens and Bears nor Skinnet was mattered. Yeah, but it was still a good one, especially the music. I like that. But in terms of, we're back to the whole Lego Legends of Chima. Let's see. Kragger is obviously going to be part of the water element, able to dive in like Lego Dimensions mentions it. But at least in terms of Lego Chima Laval's journey, he can actually go under and pick stuff up, not just swim. He's sort of like mentioned of that. What brought that game, well, the characteristics of the characters from Chima into dimensions. All three members of the lion, crocodile, and eagle tribes: Laval, Eris, and Kragger. Well, I mean Kragger and Eris, but there was sadly no mention of Gorzan from the gorillas, Wariz from the wolves, Rogon of the rhinos, Bladvik of the bears. Heck, it would have been fun to play as Skinnet as the skunk, or even Ravzar, or maybe Crueler. I mean, then again, you basically could unlock them in the Lego DS and Laval's journey, but off topic yet again. So yes, Kragger is water because he's a crocodile. Of course, that's his specialty. He even helped Laval train, and after being freed from the Persuading Plant and helping Laval find the legend beast to fly off against the crawlers, the King Scorm of the Scorpion King. It's Spinella, the Spider Queen, and the bats. Sad. No, there's nothing bad about that. He's helped try to teach Laval how to swim, and that actually worked out in the end because he helped the lion legend beast swim as well. Lions, just like every cat, but then again, a lion would have no choice but to swim, unless it means something of protecting their pack. I mean, that's basically a good leader, like Mufasa. But now we go to Eris. It's a dead ringer there too. She's air. She's always flying to the rescue in the air. That's her thing. And despite you would think magic or fire, considering she also discovered the Phoenix orbs, or the fire orbs, but she is mostly air throughout both the first season, where it was mostly against Kragger, the second season, which was the Legend Beast season, then it came to the Fire versus Ice season. I think that's what the season is called. Then again, can't really tell what would be the first season of Legends of Chima, but they should have had season 4. That would have been good. Especially when they mentioned of Dark Chima, where it will turn anyone who touches it evil. I mean, we already know that Kragger would probably stay away from that. Now, even he would want to go back to his old ways, thanks to Crueler making it that way. So, anywho, what would Wariz of the wolves be? Sorry, I'm just basically going to, but no. We should do Gorzan. Gorzan was one of my other favorite characters, my top favorite characters. So Gorzan, obviously member of the life element, sort of like hippie style, strong, and of course because the strong part is that even life is one of the 4 strongest elements. Magic, yes, lion dark, yes, but also life. Without life, there's no meaning. So Gorzan, of course, is also, so that's the strong part of Gorzan, but in third part, he loves flowers. Despite the gorilla mechs, like which of course all tribes have their own specific special vehicles, and a gorilla mech actually counts as a vehicle for even though Gorzan has a speedor. So Gorzan is life. Now we head to Rogon, boyfriend to Eris. He would obviously be member of the Earth element, because it's basically a no-ringer. He loves to smash rocks, so that's basically it. Other than the fact that he could be Tech if that form of him was near the Legend Beast. But then again, not even the Legend Beast can sometimes help sometimes. And in terms of other characters, let's go to Warriors. Yeah, I know we should say, like in the DS game, I saw in the gameplay, you do Lao Lao, Eris, then Gorzan, yet Warriors, who turned evil back at the end after you defeat Crueler, which of course, under a full moon, but Warriors obviously would not. I mean, I love wolves and all, but Warriors, this was before I started becoming more of a dog person, or a canine person, or a wolf person, before I even loved werewolves. So, Warriors, I would have to say that the wolf thing, honestly, he'd be Dark Element. And obviously, I already know of another species that would also be a Dark Element. But I will get to talking to you about that sooner or later, because like in terms of the DS, we should probably at least go back and do so. But then again, I did Gorzan, Rogon, and Rogon, so we only have to talk about Rogon in that particular order. And Wars is the 6th character I talk about. 7th, no, you mean Val, Eris, Gorzan, Warriors, Rogon, and Krager. Oh yeah, and I actually did the Val, Krager, Eris, Gorzan, Rogon. Yep, Wars is the 6th. So 7th, 8th. Let's see. We got Bladvik, we got Razor, and Skinnet. So in terms of Bladvik, I honestly have no clue what the heck is with his element. Like, he could be a member of the light element, but then again, he's always sleeping, but he's not that. He doesn't have, like, a dark ego or anything. Like, he's not one of those brooders like Shadow the Hedgehog. Or Ryoko Matoi from Kill la Kill. And Bladvik? Huh. Honestly, I'm just gonna put him in the life element as well. But then again, life fades away when he's sleeping. But in terms of a dream realm, he's all fully awake. I really can't. I'm gonna have to put Bladvik in the magic element. Sadly, I think that's pretty much it for him. I mean, it's a miracle. Like, it's magic when he's fully awake when it comes to that dream world. And then he's fully awake outside when it comes to the ice bears. Pardon me. So, what would Razor be? Oh wait, that's who I was mentioning earlier. Just like Wars, dark. Because despite sometimes being helpful, especially during the second season, during the first season, and sometimes throughout another season, he is usually cunning and always stealing. That Raven is like greed. That's basically the sin of greed there. So yes, definitely dark right there. And in terms of Skinnet, I'm going to say a hybrid, life and light. I mean, he's so kind and stuff, and it would be nice to see if he were to be a scout, he would be able to also have the ability to heal his allies with a sweet scent, but also attack enemies with his stinky one, PU. I would rather be the one healed if I were a Scallander. Then again, when it comes to a few other characters, well, I mean, literally most of the water crocodiles are water. I mean, most of the crocodiles are water. Gorillas are life. Rhinos are earth. Ravens are dark like Razor, same as the wolves. Well, I wouldn't really count the little wolf boy who was in that. I think it was Ronald. Hmm. Well, anywho, that little boy wolf would probably be more of the light element because he's a vegetarian. And in terms of the 100 year, the 100 year Moon Knight, they basically act like werewolves in a way. Always want to destroy something, but then again, not all werewolves are bad. I mean, you can see 100% wolf for that matter, or The Boy Who Cried a Werewolf, that Nickelodeon movie. That was one of my favorite werewolf movies, especially when it mentions that werewolves are guardians in terms of European folk, like Romania. A little joke in the throat, but anywho, let's see. I would also say that a certain peacock character would also be a life element in terms of Legends of Chima. Lavertus, life of the party, him. Also Shadowwind, but I wouldn't really call him dark. More so, I both another hybrid of life and light. So, well, oh yeah, what would be the major between the two elements? What would be the major one? Light for Skinnet and light for Laval. I mean Lavertus. Nah, I'm gonna go life with Lavertus. Granted, he did spend his life alone in alone in solitude because of the fact that Crominus was the first one Croc to use the persuading plant, which was revealed in the very last episode of the second season, which actually explains why Crominus I mean, why Lavertus hates Cronus, because Lavertus was in love with Crunket, Cragger's mom, who was a crocodile. But they had real love, and of course, the only way to still say that he still loves her is that he was given her pink scarf because she knew that he would never steal a golden steel chi from the chi pool in the lion temple. Okay, so now that we got that stuff out of the way, let's talk about who comes in for this particular episode. This episode is to be based off of a specific blue alien, and no, we're not talking about Stitch because that's a Lego Disney thing, and they should be talking about that. This one is for a character who appeared in 2010, just like How to Train Your Dragon, but made a valiant return this year on the 1st of March last month, but not just with a sequel, but also a series. But you need to watch the sequel first before you watch the series. And this is Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate, and Megamind rules the series. Well, Megamind rules, obviously. So let's talk about the first movie with Will Ferrell. And granted, yes, the Doom Syndicate and the series has a different voice actor, as well as Minion, who is now named Chum. So Megamind, let's just stay off the obvious. You basically play as a bad guy. I mean, this is literally about Megamind, his journey to from villain to hero. I mean, from one of the ultimate villains to the ultimate heroes. What would Megamind be? Let's see. He would be a blaster, obviously, when you hold the X button or the square button or whatever. Or in terms of Nintendo Switch, I think the Nintendo Switch basically represents what would happen like his. The Y is his. Like, I mean, like a Nintendo DS. It's sort of like. Wouldn't a Switch be the same way? So the Switch would be just like that. X is Y, Y is X, A is B, and B is A for jump. And let's just say that in terms of the movie, you basically, well, granted, in terms of Megamind, you don't really play any of the last early bits of his days. Well, it will reveal his past in a long cutscene before you even get to the thing. So, what would be the thing? Well, obviously, he would be going against Metro Man. That would be his first movie. I mean, the first level. But then again, I feel like you could play as both Metro Man and Mega Man on the first level. I mean, it's obvious. So, but then again, you might as well also play as Mega Man as you escape. Like you play a whole level as you escape the whole jail. So it's Mega Man in an orange suit, but of course that's only a style. And you can unlock the full black one after you ended the video, after the level. Excuse me. All right, back. So in terms of the level, you after you finish the level, but you basically get two styles of Megamind, black and the black with the spikes, and that blue lightning bolt in on the center of his chest with that cowl, like a regal cowl behind his head. But that's pretty much the second style you play in a way because the first style you play is the jail one. Or maybe, yeah, I mean, maybe it would be that, or it could be differently in a way. Like, like at the very end of the movie, you could basically unlock that one as you try to escape jail yet again. So then the second stage is basically Metro Man faces off a horde of brain bots, but even so, though he did, he pretends he died. Obviously, we saw the movie. Only a DreamWorks fan would remember that. And let's see, what exactly would we see? What exactly would we see in the second level? Nothing. Because this is a sort of way like you don't get to see much action in this movie until it happens with Titan. And surprisingly, you play as Titan. Honestly, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, you don't get to unlock much stuff unless. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I don't even think I should have even mentioned Megamind because now that I think about it, he doesn't really have much action if you think about it. So, in truth, the second one would be just a training montage as you play as Titan in some sort of gym wear, like track suit, like a running track suit that Gray swear he wears, And Megamind dresses up as, well, his space daddy, and Chum is the stepmom. I don't know how you even play as Chum. Actually, I think you even get to play as Roxanne a bit too. Actually, how this will work in terms of after the second level. The third level is that after Roxanne dumped, basically hurted Titan's feelings, Megamind then soon realized that the hero he created became a villain, only for him to tell him. So it's basically Mega Suit time, and that's where he fights up against Titan. But then again, there's also then again that's basically it. That'd be a whole mega. That then again, Megamind could not, that's not a whole different character. Megamind has a special ability. He can actually activate if he wants, sort of like Iron Man, who could have multiple suits. What if that worked out with Megamind? So in terms of like switching characters, like just like Megamind, Iron Man. Iron Man had suits, same as Stan Lee, but at the bottom there was a little blank Lego figure with a plus sign. That basically is free play mode character. Like you choose any character you want to play as, be it hero or villain. And in terms of Megamind, he would have his Mega Suit, but you don't really use that. I mean, the Mega Suit is basically not as big as you think, but it's still mega in a way. Mega sized. Quoted Megamind's name. So yeah, you use that to basically face off against Titan. Like I said before, big Lego figures could now build, should have built in the beginning. I mean, why shouldn't they be able to build? That's something they should do. It's easy for them to do. And in terms of the next, okay, so the first level you basically play as both Megamind and Metro Man. Maybe even I mean, then again, the DS form of Legends of Chima, that only one solo game, and then Lego Dimensions. Well, granted, I didn't think about Lego Dimensions, but yes, now that I think about before Lego Dimensions, Laval's Journey was basically the first game where only the first player, and you didn't even have to have a second player alongside Laval. You had to play the whole first level as Laval, just Laval only, as you go up against Crocs and even Cracker at the end of the level. But anywho, in terms of the third level, I'm pretty much gonna state that you have to go do the whole jail thing again, but this time Megamind returning to his orange suit, and Megamind, no wait, Minion now being able to basically be able to, you can play as Minion as you try to escape jail. Of course, what would be the abilities of Megamind? Maybe he summons brain bots, he blasts with his little blaster thing, and he can even summon a mega suit. Well, then again, not the Megamind from Baladim, but we'll get to that later. So in terms of what the fourth level and last level be, Megamind or a minion who disguises himself with that little thing where he that little device that will change his appearance to look like Megamind, saves Roxanne. But of course, even Roxanne should help too. So yeah, I think we should at least involve Roxanne in that level. Or Grant. Honestly, the only characters I think you can unlock are either Megamind, his jail suit style, Minion, as well as Space Daddy, as well as Minion and his stepmom disguise. Um, you also unlock Metro Man. Oh wait, actually, yeah. Hold on. Before we get to the whole final battle, there's actually 5 levels. Fourth level is with Roxanne. I think it's Roxanne Perez. Well, anywho, Roxanne helps Megamind find Metro Man. Only become a buzzkill because it realized that he finally revealed that he was retiring. And then in terms of then again he did get captured at that part. I mean, both Megamind and Megamind then turned himself in, so there will be like a little bonus thing to that, or it'd be like a first cutscene thing. Yeah, that's how that level will go. So first level is with the introduction of the movie of it breaking Megamind out of the cell, playing as Metro Man trying to save Roxanne. Second level is the Titan training montage. The third level should be Megamind versus Titan. Well, Megasuit Megamind, or the mech suit. No, wait, the Megamind. Megamind is basically the giant robot that focuses on. So Mega suit or Mecha suit. Yeah, just a Mega suit for that guy, and that's the third level. In forms of Roxanne, the fourth level is basically where they go traveling through the whole level trying to find out where Metro Man is, and that's how it works. Then fifth level, only breaking out Megamind yet again and bringing him back, where of course the beginning cutscene will show him turning himself in. So let's see. Megamind and Metro Man level, training montage, student teacher versus student level, finding Metro Man level, fifth level. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The fifth level is where you guys play as Minion who and Megamind who escape jail yet again. And then sixth level, that's where you have the final battle, where of course Minion is disguised as Megamind as he saves Roxanne only to be weakened, and Megamind disguises himself as Metro Man. But then again, that's basically another power thing. Only he won't be dressed as Metro Man, but at least he has some sorts of like an exosuit. Well, no, the Mega Exosuit would also be that. I'm just confused. Basically, the minor exosuit, where or a power suit. Yeah, that's what it is. The prototype power suit, and in terms which would allow him to be able to switch between himself and Metro Man. So, but then again, we'll go back to regular Megamind because he almost gets killed by Titan, but luckily he manages to stop Titan. Hold on. And in terms of the last bit against Titan, like some sort of action sequence where you press the button and then you have to rapidly press at the end in slow mo for Megamind to hit that little energy zapper into his Titan's nose and finish the level. Bam. But then again, Roxanne will help too because that will be a multiplayer thing. But still, I'm glad to know that in terms of level, that in Laval's journey, I'm glad to know that it was Laval's journey that was the first solo game. Like, no two player, no second players. Like, you can basically become any character at any time, especially at the end. So, that's much of the Megamind, but now, before we even finish the video, we have to at least. Do we have to mention the Button of Doom actually? Oh, technically, we kind of do. I mean, Megamind could call upon the Spider Bot. Okay, it's just one whole big level. Like, that, it's just a battle against, like, the main stages in yada yada where you have to face off against the bot. So, Prototype 2.0, white suit, another style, but that'll be probably before. I mean, I guess it'll be the same as the regular, like, just switch him. I think he only has 3 jail. And again, we got also involved the that you have to earn, find and earn Lego studs, and you save them until you can unlock the pajama suit for Megamind, or even the one where his cape is a white cape. But then again, the other style could be more of a. Nah, I mean, he can switch his styles when you hold the one when you know where it's mostly showing a black screen, his head, and all the things you can do with him. So the power suit from the Bun of Doom would be unlocked. It's basically the same character, but the Bun of Doom suit, the white suit, which is mostly seen throughout the whole movie, that little special movie, a bonus movie, if you could say, or yeah, I'm just gonna say special. And yeah, I guess that's how it works anyway. And you also have to unlock Metro Man's laid back style, like two of them, both his sauna, his robes, and his disguise in the crowd with the hat. Roxanne, you unlock her regular outfit. You unlock that little black dress of hers with the boots. Unlock her. Oh yeah, her red suit as well. Like that's pretty much her party dress in a way, or a gala dress, or formal dress. I honestly don't think Minion has another style other than the stepmom. And in terms of a few others, hmm, what else would there be? Let's see. In terms, actually, that's pretty much it for Megamind. Next Lego video is actually going to be talking about not about movies, but then again, we also have to discuss about the Croods. We have to sadly discuss about the Boss Baby because I'm not really a fan of that. The whole, it's so weird. But because I obviously know that all baby characters, extra baby characters, and the main baby characters like Ted can be able to use to access small holes. And in terms of Megamind, a sharpshooter, as well as a puzzle solver, with that head of big blue head of his. He would, in terms of his mega suit, he would be able to use a strength factor. Metro Man and Titan are strength users as well. Minion, I guess I could count that as strength because of the fact of the matter that he is a gorilla, a fish in a fish bowl with a gorilla suit. So a big Lego character there, but Metro Man and Titan would be just regular ones, like regular minifigures. Same as Roxanne. And we'll even talk about the Doom Syndicate too when that happens. Granted, I would have to rewatch the whole movie to get to that point. Granted, I feel like there's going to be less levels in that too, because Megamind has to pretend to be evil for his old team. And what would be the next Lego thing for DreamWorks? Let's see. We not only is it just the cruise, we also have to talk about Lego Crude's new age. I think that's what it was called. The second sequel, I mean. But not only should we do the movies, we should also think about the series, like Puss in Boots, The Adventures of Puss in Boots in Los Santos, or no, I don't think it was Los Santos. I guess it was that because that's where he meets Dulcinea, Toby, the pig, the tall pig kid, and Clevel. Honestly, Clevel's the best character right there, other than Puss. So, yes, I'm going to say that those would be a few other things. Like, we would also mention one of my favorite number one dream. Actually, Puss in Boots would be second, but the first one is going to be Rescue Riders. Okay, honestly, I should just tell you about that. So, what would happen if Winger, Summer, Cutter, Burple, and Aggro were Lego characters? Obviously, they wouldn't be like, those stuck together legs. No, we are now at the point where Lego characters dress up in their special, with their movable legs. Just like the Pirates of the Caribbean, Star Wars characters, and Marvel characters. DreamWorks should be the same way, especially with their four-legged creatures. Even Donkey. I mean, how else would you get that from Shrek Super Slam when that winning victory emote animation? So. I guess we'll even do a little character analysis. Oh, we already been doing character analysis, so this is episode 2 of that? No, it would be a long title, so it's just going to be another regular episode of Lego DreamWorks. Can't remember what number we're at since it's been a long time. But anywho, next video would be more about Lego Rescue Riders. Nah, no, actually, we have to get. We'll talk. I'm not gonna actually talk about Boss Baby, although it would be something that I would have to do, but nah. And the Crudes, such a confusing one at that too, both of them. I mean, you could probably guess what the levels are. Maybe in a later time I'll do that, but I'm going to do Rescue Riders, definitely. And even Heroes of the Sky Rescue Riders. But that'll be the next video where we talk, actually, which would be Lego DreamWorks, the series. So yeah, we'll talk more about the series, then we'll talk more about the movies. And Lego DreamWorks series. So that'll be episode 1 of that new stuff. I'm gonna have to rewatch all of those episodes of Rescue Riders all those episodes of even a little of Madagascar, a little wild, or even a few others that would have to be there. Even the Megamind series, Megamind Rules. But then again, we'll do the Lego Rescue Riders more so, because I feel like I've watched that mostly more than I have seen the other. Granted, I did see a bit of the 2D animated Crudes on Netflix, so I'm going to go just bear with. And then there's the family tree for the series, and I'm going to do Rescue Riders and Heroes of the Sky. So that's in the next Lego video, but it's going to be Lego DreamWorks series, and it'll be Rescue Riders. So not only is it going to be a different new thing to talk about, I'll do that in another bit. Okay, I will even make a video tonight for God of War because I am in needing of that. But sadly, I have to say that the majority of the videos I make will have to now be PSN recorded, so you won't be hearing my beautiful, handsome face in those videos. But I will try to get. There are some videos I will try to get, like you pretty much know what's going to happen in God of War. To some of those who know about it, who have already seen the gameplays before I even played it. Then again, I've also seen these gameplays, cartoons, and it'll be before long, before I even get to it, finish it, I won't even have enough money to even get the next God of War game, which would probably be focusing on Japanese mythology. Speaking of God of War, did you know that Kratos is also known as Kratos with a C? Because that's what it was in terms of Greek lore. That's where they want like think about it. That's what the game creators wanted to do. They've seen how Hercules was got his movie, uh, Percy Jackson and all that. So now it's time for Kratos to actually make an appearance through multimedia, and it's in terms of a video game, and it's Kratos. So we've gotten to see the dual blade, chained blade wielding, and axe wielding, and spear wielding Spartan Ghost of Sparta, who is no longer the god of war. And of course, I can't really do any more things because I know I would be spoiling it for the rest. So I am going to go back to that game, but I cannot not show you Valhalla yet, because that would also be me doing some videos of it, and that would be a while. Dang, nap! I've been doing so many of the other games like Left 4 Dead 2, I Am Fish, World of Warcraft on PC, doing Overwatch, Fortnite, and even these other games that I have not even done. Like even Nintendo GameCube, and I should have gone the biggest game of them all, God of War, done. But it was like getting a little too long. I started making off those hours, but now I may have to make up quicker videos so that you guys can all enjoy them. Like, they're short videos, but I don't know if you actually. Okay, seriously. Now we're at the end of the video. I would love for you to actually give me a one comment, just one of you, if you would want to see me commentary on God of War, or make short videos of it, which of course I basically made most of the God of War 4 that way, or just the PSN. I mean, yes, I did make a post that states with a picture of either the PlayStation symbol, the old one, or Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart was for the commentary. You all voted for commentary, obviously, other than the PSN. But I might have to mix the two. But then again, that means I'll be making a 1 hour video for one of those God of War videos in terms of PSN, but it would be much better if I'd be able to do it in commentary. So when I get back tonight, it'll be commentary. Hopefully. But I'll see you all in the next video, which is more about the Lego. Like in the middle. Well, not the middle. Probably like after 12 or something. But anywho, I hope you all enjoy, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.